Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. So I was sorting out some technical difficulties once again, but I'm here and it is currently 9:08 Mountain Standard Time. So I'm just here to hang out on a New Year's Eve live stream. And for New Year's, I guess I'll be attempting the longest stream I've ever done, counting down to New Year's. The longest stream I've ever done is an hour and 33 minutes. So again, it's 9:08 here on the West Coast in the United States, and hopefully I can stay up long enough. I normally don't drink coffee at 9 o'clock at night, but I'm gonna do it in this case because I want to stream until midnight to bring in the new year. I don't know where everybody is. If you're on the East Coast, West Coast, or anything. Hi, Northern Chimp and Mohammed and Chanel. Nice to see you and Happy New Year. What time is it where you are? Because I know if you're where I am, then we'll hit New Year's at the same time. But if you're like on the East Coast, then you'll hit New Year's before me. And I'm not a night owl. Usually I'm in bed by now, so I think it's the adrenaline rush as far as why I'm awake right now. And I've never done a New Year's stream. I started YouTube 2019, and so it's a few years now. And so I want to try something different this year. So this could be my first 2023 resolution. Complete the longest live stream I've ever completed. Can I do it? I think I can because, okay, Mohammed says it's 11:09, Chanel 11:10. So, okay. 5:10 a.m. Northern Chimp, where are you? If you don't mind me asking. So I'm behind everybody. I'm like, it's still 2022 here. So for this stream, I'm just going to be hanging out. Let me know if the sound is okay. I'm going to be hanging out. I'm doing some planning for getintotech.io. It's the jobs listing that I maintain. So I'll just be here hanging out, chatting, working on my project, thinking of some ideas because I want to get the website up by early next year. Right now, it's just a spreadsheet. So, oh, Northern Chimp, you're in France. I didn't know that. That's cool. Nice. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna open up a spreadsheet here. I'm also making food, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go get that shortly. I was hungry. Didn't want to do Uber Eats tonight. I was going to go to maybe Jack in the Box or something. They're always open. But I was like, I'll just make food here. So I'm just going to be working on my project. Are you working on any projects right now? Any development projects, tech projects? I started this getintotech.io early this year. And now early 2023, I definitely want to get the website up because although it's a nice little spreadsheet right now, I've managed to keep the jobs up to date, the entry-level remote tech jobs up to date. So the most important part is that people get this info. If you're looking for an entry-level coding and tech job, or if you are looking for a remote job, because I'm thinking that I'm going to also include jobs that are, they're like, you obviously have to be on a computer to do the job, but not necessarily coding. It's like I have one on here, student service specialist at Stanford University. Not necessarily a tech job, but it's remote and it uses basic computer skills. So Get Into Tech, I think It'll go anywhere from software engineer to, you know, tech support to, you know, you just need basic computer skills for this job. So it's not going to just be coding. I'm trying to include all different types of jobs. So thank you for everybody that supported this project so far. So this is what I'm going to be working on tonight here while I'm streaming. And if you want to chat, please feel free. I'm making turkey bacon, Mohammed. Turkey bacon with toast. Breakfast, essentially. Breakfast. I got coffee. So I'll be ready for the new year because it's, you know, by 12 a.m. I've already had my breakfast and I'm good to go. I won't burn it. I promise. It's smelling good right now, so I think I'm on the right track. And S. Fletcher, Happy New Year's Eve. And what time is it where you are, S. Fletcher? Everybody else seems to be ahead of me. There's no West Coasters in the building right now. Mohammed says, I've been trying to write a resume for months now. Cool. Yeah, resumes, I'll do a live stream on that at some point, or a video, because resumes, they can be tough. They can. It was like, at one point, it was my least favorite part about applying for jobs. Resume and cover letter were tough. But I have some tricks that have helped me, and I'll talk about it in an upcoming video. That could be a video I do very soon. Because, yeah, I have some tricks that can help with that. That can at least give you the language to structure a resume and cover letter. And just fill in the pieces. That's what I do. Thank you, S. Fletcher. I'm glad you like the project. And Mohammed says, sorry, what is turkey bacon, please? Oh, allow me. Allow me. All right, so turkey bacon, Mohammed. It's bacon without the pork. So as you can see, it's a little bit healthier. So versus eating pork all the time. So it's like if you've heard of, you know, a turkey, the animal. I don't want to get too deep into that today or ever. But yeah, it's turkey. It's bacon without the pork, essentially. S. Fletcher says it's 10:14. Okay, you're a couple of hours to New Year's. I'm 3 hours to New Year's. So if you would like to stick here till New Year's, I will be here. I will be here until 12 my time. So far, everybody in the chat will reach New Year before me. That's cool. Muhammad says, I'm going to get Chat GPT to spit out a cover letter. Exactly. Yeah. Use Chat GPT and then just edit it. Because you're basically, what you're trying to do is just get an employer to see you. Because you have to put your best foot forward. Get Chat GP to give you a template. Mohammed says, perfect. I don't eat pork. Love turkey meat. Yeah, same. It's like, even if, you know, I try to choose the healthiest option. Maybe it's not the healthiest, but I try to choose the healthy of two different options. Which one's gonna be the healthiest? So, Northern Chimp with the turkey emoji. Cool. Let's see. There are 5 people in the chat right now. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to start with planning out my project. You know, a lot of people ask me, you know, when are you going to get the website up for getintotech.io? Technically, it is up. If you go to getintotech.io, here's the website. Yes, it's a spreadsheet built by Google Sheets, but it is still a website. But I want it to be an actual website. And like it's my first real project, so I'm gonna start planning that now. So I'm gonna go to my Google Drive. I'm gonna stop sharing for a second in case I have any proprietary information on here. I'm gonna set up a folder first for the project in my Google Drive for my notes and stuff. Do I already have a folder for this? Okay. Hello, Rochak. How are you? Happy New Year, and where are you? So far, I'm on the West Coast. Everybody else, it's 9:18 here, and everybody else they're ahead of me. So I don't know what time it is where you are. Is it already New Year where you are? The New Year. Okay, so I've set up a folder for my new project, and I have 2 pages so far. One is website content, and another is user suggestions. So with user suggestions, it's just like things that people have suggested to me to add to what the website is right now. Like, got someone that suggested tech legal roles. So I'm trying to make an effort to keep those suggestions here. And then website content, as you can see, this page is blank. So I want to start, I'll just make a new page and call it Get Into Tech Planning. So I'm going to start some planning. Right now, as I said, Get Into Tech is a spreadsheet. It's on Google Sheets, but it's not hosted. That's not where the domain is hosted. I have the domain hosted with Namecheap, but I'm looking into, for host, I'm going to write this down as I'm talking. For host, I'm looking into HostGator. And I'll tell you why in just a second. I'm going to blow that up a little bit. So I'm looking into host right now to host my website. I know that with simple projects, a lot of people just throw it on GitHub and then post it for free on Netlify. But it's a little bit more involved. I want this to be easy as possible for me because it is a thing where it'll be getting updated a lot. So I want a solution to where it'll be easy for me to update. I don't think I'm going to be starting with building from scratch right now, just because if I try to do that, I'll never get the website done. I'll never get it done. And working on software teams, Rochak, where are you from? United States. I'm in the U.S. on the West Coast, so I'm in Mountain Standard Time. I know that it is a great learning opportunity if I could build the whole website from scratch. But because this is a project that I want people to actually use, I don't want to keep delaying it. So what I'll do is I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do in a second. But I'm looking for a solution that, it'll look professional and, where it'll be easy for me to have like a back end, blah, 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 and get the front end going and easy for me to, update the site. So, one second. I want to send an invite to one of my tech people. So many tabs open. I can never. So many tabs. Well, just like 6. I have like 7 tabs open right now. And what's everybody doing for New Year's Eve, by the way? I'm going to get back to my project in a second. Are you guys just chilling, just hanging out? All right, so my turkey bacon is definitely burning, and I gotta go. No, it's not burning. Okay, BRB. I'm sorry, I was on mute. I said, Mohammed, I brought a slice for you, turkey bacon. So, cheers. Cheers. So yummy. I'm sorry. Probably shouldn't eat on camera. I try not to, but you know. Happy New Year. It's New Year? Did you buy that or make it yourself? I put it in... Sorry. I put it in the oven for about 15 minutes. So I guess that's technically making it myself. You know, like I didn't go out and get the turkey and then, you know, it's not that fresh. Hello, Ant Boy Unleashed. How you doing? How you doing? Mohammed, Suda made it yourself. Exactly. Give me some credit. Thank you. We got coffee and turkey bacon going in the live chat. What else are you eating? Is anybody eating anything or is it just me? And I'm glad we could share this moment together. Last meal of 2023. Coffee. Never drink coffee this late. It's 9:30 right. Well, 9:27 right now. I never drink coffee this late, and I'm afraid of what this is going to do. Like, am I not going to be able to sleep for the rest of my 3-day weekend? You know. So, just to fill everybody in, this is a New Year's Eve kind of hangout chat, and nice to see everybody who has just joined. It's currently 9:28. My birthday, Mountain Standard Time in the United States. put down what time it is where you are. I'm going to try to stay awake for until New Year's. I got my cup of coffee. I'm not a night owl. What else did I say? Somebody help me. Oh, the longest live stream I've ever done is an hour and 33 minutes, and even that was exhausting. So we're gonna see. I want to try to do this till midnight. It's gonna hit midnight for everybody else before it hits midnight for me. Usually I'm in bed by now. And this could be my first 2023 resolution. Complete longest live stream I've ever done. So that's just a little recap for everybody. No, today is not my birthday. I'm sorry. I was saying the time here now is 9:28. And 9/28, September 28th is my birthday. So every time it's 9:28, I'm like, hey, that's my birthday. But now it's 9:29. Never mind. Just forget it. Salt and vinegar chips for Ant Boy Unleashed. Salt and vinegar chips. S. Fletcher says you can do it. Muhammad says, oh, okay. All right, so for the project for Get Into Tech, I'm also planning out my project while I'm streaming, so I'm kind of doing two things at once. So if you want to check out the website, it is getintotech.io. This is the project I'm working on. You hungry, Muhammad? I told you I brought you a slice of bacon. Was that not good enough for you? I'm just kidding. I actually have more, but I really don't want to just be getting down on camera like that. So I'm probably going to take a break in a second. Probably going to take a break in a second to put some bread with it, and then I'll come back. So HostGator.com is the host I'm looking at. Yeah, HostGator.com. The reason why I'm choosing HostGator to host Get Into Tech is due to the features. So hosting, I'll probably do shared hosting. And like I said, I just don't have time to build getintotech.io from scratch. That's going to have to be a gradual thing. But I may never have to build it from scratch, but I'm trying to just get the site up for right now. Or maybe never build it from scratch and just, anyway. But it's a project that I want people to be able to use and I don't want to delay it anymore. People can use it, but I want it to be a little bit more efficient. So HostGator has 3 different plans. They have the hatchling, which you can host a single site, which is probably what I'll go with. And look at their prices. $275 a month to host a website. The main reason I want HostGator as a host is, where is it? One-click installs. I want to use Drupal. Okay. Thanks, camera. I want to use Drupal for this project. A lot of people are not familiar with Drupal. I became familiar with Drupal in my first dev job. And Drupal is a very, very powerful software if you learn how to use it. There is a higher learning curve, but I'm going to use it because I know about it and I know how powerful it is. It's so easy to build a backend with Drupal, and you can always, build your own themes or templates with it. It comes with built-in themes. The default ones are, but that backend is so powerful. You can do your own custom content types, and I know how that's going to work for me when I'm trying to put in new jobs on my listing. I understand the power of Drupal. You have to use it for yourself to know. WordPress, it's not powerful enough for what I need. Magento is more e-commerce software. Joomla I never use, and so I'll be using Drupal to build Get Into Tech. And I'm going to go with HostGator for my host, because all I got to do is one click install and I can get that going. Probably I can build it relatively fast. And again, I've made that decision because I want to go ahead and get the website up. It's a listing, which is it's a simple concept. It's a listing. But when you got listings and you want to do categories and you want to do sort and filter and you want people to be able to sign up for the website, there's just a lot I want to do, and Drupal is going to support that. And HostGator, really great pricing, $275 a month. They're going to give me the single. Oh, wait a minute. Do they only do, is this only the one-click WordPress install? Okay, well, maybe they're just advertising WordPress, but it's 65% off right now. Email included, unmetered bandwidth, free SSL certificate, and free domain included. Let's see. So what I'll do is once I've built the site and I'm ready to get into tech over to the new host, I'll just point it over to HostGator. And it's going to be awesome. I'm hoping to get it up no later than February 1. So I'm going to take all of January to plan. So we wrote down HostGator for the host. And then so tech. I opened my music program by accident. Drupal for the tech stack. I mean, I just wish I could go into why Drupal is so powerful, but it's more than just a content management system. I mean, the back end is just so good. I'm so glad I was able to see that in my first job, because WordPress was the only content management system I knew about prior to getting that job. Antboy Leash says, I'm going to look into Drupal this year. CP mentioned that it's under the radar. Yeah, it's more Drupal jobs than you think, and it's very, very niche. Not a lot of people know about or use Drupal. But speaking of, so I'm going to pull up Drupal's website, because just to show you, I never thought I'd ever touch Drupal again, but once I saw that, okay, that's going to be the solution that works for what I'm doing. If you look at the case studies on Drupal's website, you can see it shows you different case studies of people that use it. Also, let's see, by industry. Let's see. There's a lot of government. That's what I wanted to show you. A lot of government sites use Drupal. Nashville.gov, State of Rhode Island, Talk London, and online community. And let's just also, hold on. I wish I could I'm looking for, well, anyway, I know that NASA uses Drupal. That's one thing. I remember reading about it. Well, anyway, let's just go to NASA's website. So NASA.gov. This is built with Drupal. And that's a very large organization. Everybody knows NASA. And one way you can know is if you go to builtwith.com. This is one way you can find out what a website was built with. So if you go type in nasa.gov, look up, go to, where is it? Widgets, frameworks. Yeah, here it is. Content management system, Drupal. So, but you can go to their solutions. And you can go to you can literally see by industry, like who uses Drupal. Retail websites use it. Let's see. yeah. Anyway, well, they have. I'll drop the link here. All right, here you go. Drop the link here. And boy, Code for Caffeine says, have you checked out Hostinger for your Drupal hosting? I have not. I haven't checked that out. I happen to HostGator is a host that I am familiar with because I used to use them a lot back when I had like blog websites as a hobby, and they so I know about HostGator. I didn't know they did the one-click Drupal installs, and I was like, whoa, I think Drupal's gonna be a great solution. So I'll check out Hostinger as well. Do you see any particular benefits in using Hostinger? Let me know. So I got HostGator, and I'll put Hostinger as well to look into for Drupal. Tech Drupal. What else should I be thinking about? Content. Content. It's heading to. Oops. So, homepage, of course. About. It'll be a simple site starting out. Just a homepage, about. So that's a good start. See, I'm already planning the site. And I'm just so excited to really just get started and just get something up, a basic website up, even if it's just starting with the jobs listing, just having the jobs listing up there on an actual, not spreadsheet. So If anybody's interested in doing a live Zoom, let me know. I'm thinking it could be cool to, I guess, stream and talk to people. So if you're interested, let me know. I don't know, or I've never done that on the channel, but yeah, cool. We can hop on, chat, etc., whatever. And for anybody that's just joining, I'm attempting to do a New Year's live stream. It's been 37 minutes. Oh my gosh, I thought it had been like 2 hours already, and it hasn't. So I'm attempting to stream until the new year, and it's currently 9:45 here. So let's go. 9:45 Mountain Standard Time. I'm using a software called OBS. I'll send you the website. It's pretty easy to use. You hit pretty much you click on start streaming, and then you go into YouTube, and well, actually it's a little bit more than that, but once you have it set up, once you hit start streaming inside of OBS, then you hit start go live in YouTube. Code for caffeine. I use Notion too for a lot of things. Like I'm using it now, like for keeping notes, like my YouTube scripts, schedules, journal, work notes. Let's see. Yeah, like here I use it for just kind of general stuff. Basically writing my scripts, etc. Blah blah blah. Oops, I don't want to show too much stuff. Okay. Yeah, so I use Notion as well, but I like using Google Docs for stuff like this, like taking notes, especially coding notes. I think it's a little bit, I just like the structure and the format a little bit better. But I definitely have my use for Notion, for sure. Yes, for sure. I use a lot of stuff. Like, I use everything. Not really. I don't use everything. Is my microphone on? Okay, I just want to make sure. I hate it when that happens. You know, talking, the microphone's not on. Happens at work sometimes, too. Is it on? Yeah. Yeah. Code for caffeine. I know OBS. Keeping it simple. Nice. Yeah. I don't really know any other streaming software because I still feel very new to streaming. And I want to eventually improve and find better stuff. But I was like, I just want to get my face on the screen, dude. How do I get my face on the screen? So if you're just coming into the chat, I'm working on my website. I'm not really building anything right now. I'm just kind of planning out the website. So Get Into Tech is a jobs listing project where I list entry-level coding and tech remote jobs. Mostly remote. Some it's like hybrid, but for the most part, these are remote jobs. And what I want to do is take it from the spreadsheet level to the website level. And so what I'm doing now is just kind of thinking about how I want to structure the website. And I have so many ideas in my head on how the homepage could look. So what I'm doing now is kind of structuring. I need a mental structure of how I want the website to be content-wise. Because once I plan the content, then I can plan the design around the content. Because the content is the most important part. The value that the website brings is the most important part. So, tech jobs, obviously, is what I want for the content on the homepage. But why is the cursor blinking? Why am I not typing? Well, my brain's like, so how do we want to structure the jobs? Do I want to just have one big list and people can kind of have a sort and filter? Or do I want to just have the homepage have categories? Because there's so many different categories that it could be, because you have content editor jobs, you have customer support jobs, you have IT support. And going through a list like this, it could be, if it's in alphabetical order, I guess it could be fine to sort through. And I like the idea of having all the jobs on one page, because then you just have it in that one view. And then I'm thinking about, okay, what do I do about expired jobs? And, it's just managing it for myself. But most importantly, the user is what I'm thinking about. So that's what I'm sitting here considering. Like, do I just want to have a search as the home page? And then you search, kind of like go to Indeed.com. And Indeed has changed a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit different now. Or is that just because I'm logged in? What if I go to Indeed as a guest? Yeah, see, Indeed has it to where you go on their site and it's just a search. And because, imagine if you see all the jobs at once. That's a lot. But I'm a niche jobs website. I'm not listing every single job ever. I'm just listing entry-level coding and tech jobs, and not even just coding and tech, but even basic computer jobs, So I guess for right now, I'll just write out content is going to be tech jobs. footer, contact. So the main thing is put out an MVP. You know what? Let's write that. Website, content, MVP. There we go. Code for Mr. Leisure says, thanks for the suggestions. My pleasure. I appreciate you for stopping by. And Code for Caffeine says, people forget that the content drives the design, not the other way around. Yeah, that's how I feel. It's just, if I built the design first, what if, like, you know, it just doesn't go with the content? And so, yeah, I totally agree. Like, is it going to be a 1-column layout, a 2-column layout? And I can think about those things better once I know what's going to be on the website. Code for Caffeine says, filterable list or grid, perhaps filter by tag or category. That's a good idea. And the thing about Drupal is it gives you that built in. It's like out of the box, which is what I love about Drupal, which is why I want to use Drupal for this project. Because, you know, for really quick changes, getting those features out there, Drupal has all that stuff out of the box. So why build it from scratch? So absolutely. So one thing, what I do know so far is that I'm going to have a home page. I know that. We know that. So I feel good about the fact that I wrote down I have a title and the fact that it's going to have a homepage. Now, what's going to be on the homepage? A header, title, subtitle, content. The content is tech jobs. That's the main thing. That's why we're building this. And then we'll have a footer with contact info. And then for the about page, it's going to be a paragraph. About getting to tech. Like, what is it? A little bit about me, founder. And just know this is just the beginning. Looking ahead, there will be way more. I want to open this up to more than just myself. I want there to be, you know, opportunities for people to contribute to the project. And I want to, you know, it'd be more than just jobs listings, but maybe, you know, tips, resume tips, which it ties into my channel too, because any career related videos will go to the website too. And I definitely want people to be able to contribute if they want, whether it's a blog post, you know, a guest blog post, to kind of help out. Because this is a lot to do by myself. Beyond the jobs listing, even that is kind of tough to manage because I do work full time. So this is a thing I do kind of on the side. And there could be way more jobs, but again, it's something I have to do in my free time. So at least with the website up, I think it'll be maybe easier for me to manage maybe. And then maybe it'll definitely be easier for people to be able to contribute to the website, especially if they see ways they can help. And then I'll have like a page for individual contributors, things like that. So it's beyond just a website. It's going to be something for the tech community, and beyond just me, it'll be something that people where they can help out. I think it's a thing where the community, we just all help each other, especially people that are getting into tech. Just kind of a real resource that people can go to and not just feel like, you know, something is out of reach, like this career is out of reach, but maybe a forum, a place where people can share more stuff about entry level jobs, etc. Entry level, share stories, things like that. So I have a lot that I want to do for the project, but we got this. We got to get the MVP up first. The website MVP. But yeah, code for caffeine. I definitely like that idea with the filterable list or grid. So what I imagine is a search box and it's New Year, Muhammad, already. Okay, it's 10 o'clock here. So Happy New Year, Muhammad. Yay! It's 2023 for Muhammad. 2022. It's still 2022 over here. And I'm still building the website. Well, thinking about stuff for the site. Do you guys mind if I eat a sandwich? Like, I am starving right now. Logino says it's 12 over here. Happy New Year. Awesome. Happy New Year. So not fair that you can travel to the future. I'm still in 2022. 1 a.m. for code for caffeine. Can't see that, but it's 10:01 here. So I imagine a lot of you are probably going to be going to bed. I'll be here for another 2 hours. Can I do it? I think I can. I can stay awake because I've had coffee. I'm going to try to stay awake to 2022. I like you. You are on the Just Shell Tech TV right now. The coffee got me hyped. Psych. No, I really am hyped because I'm JT and I'm on the live stream. I'm going to try to go to 2023. Hey, woo! Oh my gosh. I know it's so last year. Welcome to the present, Muhammad and Loginos. Happy New Year. Okay, I'm gonna eat my sandwich. BRB, cause yeah, the whole eating on camera thing. We're not there yet. We're not. So BRB. I feel so much better after, eating my sandwich. It's hard to live stream and be hungry. You ever live streamed hungry? It's not. Oh, my battery's dying. BRB again. 1 second. Let me just put the other battery in my camera. Because I don't know how that affects the live stream. Like, does it end the live stream? I don't know. 1 second. I appreciate that everyone appreciates my rapping skills. Haven't been practicing much, but appreciate that. This coffee's hot, so. All right, I'm back and I feel better. I got another sandwich over here, but I decided I'm gonna take a break, come back to the stream, and then I'll eat the second sandwich, a bit later. So hopefully the music is not too loud. And we have 7 people on the stream right now. Cool. It's still not New Year's here, by the way. It's still it is 10:09 here. So Happy New Year to everybody that it's New Year's for, but it's not New Year's for me. I'm still in 2022. What it do? 2022. Time traveler. No. It's 2023 for some of you and 2022 for me. And I'm working on my website. So, just to follow up on waiting for my coffee to cool down. I'm like, trying not to fall asleep. Well, I'm not even sleepy. Okay, one more thing. I need to turn my fan on because it's hot in here. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Okay, so back to my project. Where's the music? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I was discussing a moment ago, if you just hopped on the stream, I'm just kind of making a draft of what I want on the website, get into tech.io, a jobs listing where I list entry-level coding and tech remote jobs. And I'm looking to basically, right now I'm thinking about how I want to structure the homepage, structure the jobs. Is it going to be just a giant list with a sort and filter, or is there going to be a search? So I'm going to go into Figma to kind of, visualize. Because text is a good visualizer as far as I guess logic. But then sometimes it helps to have a little bit more. So I'm gonna quickly log into Figma. I don't remember my password or anything. Figma. Let's see. Loginos. I want the website. I want to launch it no later than February 1, 2023. And so I'll give myself all of January to plan, which actually is December 31 here. So technically starting now on the stream to plan and just get the MVP up, minimal viable product, which is just the basic site. And then I'll just keep adding on from there. Okay, I'm in Figma now. And just 1 second. Sorry. Okay, back. All right, I'm in Figma, and what I'm doing is I'm going to try to just kind of brainstorm the how I want the content structured. And let's see. Yeah, I know I could just start building it, but being in development and coding for the past 3 years has shown me that planning is better to plan ahead, and then that way when I start executing the site, I can get it up pretty fast, which is normal. Planning, stand-up meetings, blah blah blah. By the way, it's 10:13 here, and it's way past my bedtime. So if I start rambling or not making sense, please forgive me. This is a stream where I'm working on my project and attempting to work on a project way past my bedtime. So please forgive me. Please, please, please. Okay. And if it's 2023 where you are, Happy New Year. I'm pretty sure some people have gone to bed. But if it's still 2022 where you are, then if you're still sticking with me, thank you. Okay, so let's just say this is the content area, you know, for visual sake. This is the content area. We'll just pretend. All right. And I'm going to name this layer small. Sorry. Well, anyways, I'm naming this layer content area. And then wait. Why would you make the default text? Okay. Actually, I'm going to do more than one option. I keep thinking my microphone is not on. Let's do content area 1 and content area 2. Content area 1. How do I duplicate a layer in Figma? I'm not seeing it. Oh, you know what? How about this? So I'm going to make myself 3 different options. Or 3 different ideas. If I come up with 3 ideas, if not, that's fine. So just 3 different sample content areas for Get Into Tech. And I'm not a designer. I'm not a professional designer. This is just so that I can visualize what I may want the content area to look like for the homepage. So I know for sure that the content area, like the jobs, are definitely going to be on the homepage. So if you're just coming to the stream, it'll be for into tech.io. For that website that I'm building, get into tech.io content MVP. So I'm just kind of planning out the content right now of what I want to be on the website. Okay. All right, text. Jobs listing. Or I can just call it jobs listing idea 1. Okay, that's the first idea. Figma is not, it's like I'm not an expert or anything. Okay. And then okay, the most basic would be, let's see, I would say company. I'm going somewhere with this, I promise. Title. Right. So if it's like gonna be just one, all the jobs on one page, company, oops. Let's see, role. And then apply here button. The design would obviously look much better than this. We're just thinking through formatting ideas right now, structural ideas. Oops. So, oops. I need that layer to please lock. Keeps moving. All right. So, most basic would be just listing a bunch of roles on the home page, something like this. And that's basically how the spreadsheet is now. So kind of mirroring the spreadsheet in a sense. And then, like I said, I'm using Drupal to build the site. Drupal has out of the box like sort filter feature. So I'd be able to just, I guess, sort. It'll be, sort alphabetically or sort by newest, something like that. So sort. By newest or alphabetically. Code for caffeine says, will you do cards or strictly text? What I'm thinking is, I'll show you a little bit of inspiration here. So Bootstrap has, let's see if I can find, not necessarily a grid, but table. So I'm thinking something like, not that, like this more so. So it'll have just kind of basic column, a table. So not cards just yet. I would definitely use just a table style. Strip columns, some nice strip columns. And again, the lovely thing about Drupal is I don't have to do any of this by myself. Drupal's gonna do it all for me. I just got to get it structured right, and then you just use the stuff that it gives you. So definitely just table style. Maybe we'll look into cards down in the future. Whoops. Now within this, let's see. Whoops. Need to make this text smaller. I would say maybe, let's see. So sort by newest or alphabetically. So you got the company, the role, and an apply here button. Maybe there could be, I'm going to move these down just a little bit. Yeah, all these, just move them down. Because I need more real estate for, oops. I'm just gonna delete these for now, or just keep one. Oops, okay. Lock. All right, so we got sort by newest or alphabetically. And then Code for Caffeine says newest. That may passively keep the expired entries low on the list. Yeah, I like that idea. Because I have to manually, there's no way to automatically see what jobs are expired because these are external websites, of course. So I have no way right now of knowing, or I don't have a way to expire them automatically, so I have to go through each one. Which is why I definitely want, like, you know, a way for people to report that kind of stuff, or volunteers. Because eventually, you know, there's going to be, hopefully I can get it to where there's way more jobs. Right now, again, just in my free time. But yeah, that's a good idea to do newest on top. Newest added. But now I'm thinking, you know what? Pagination. So, because I was thinking, should there be a search box here? So, like right here, a search. That's what's been on my mind. Kind of stopped for a second. So a search, you can search for titles. And then, is it pagination or pagination? I have no idea. Like, one. Wait. First. 1 through 10. Last. So something like this. So that way people can choose, okay, I want to see all the jobs, or just the first page, last page, 1 through 10. Yeah. Honestly, I'll probably just go with this. I can't really. I'm probably just tired. That's why anytime I'm tired, I was just like, you know what, this is good enough. But I'm going to keep obviously building on this. Never go with the first idea. So, yeah. So we have the list of jobs. When you come onto the website, you're coming to the header, the content, and the footer. So the content, the main content section. And I may have something above that, like a little intro about right before, and then we'll have and that'll just be a basic paragraph. Then the main content section, tech jobs, and then the footer. And if you want to read more about the site, about page. Oh my gosh, I'm falling asleep. I could just feel it. It starts behind the eyes. Okay, it's 10:31. Oh my god. Can I do this? I can do it. I'm dedicated. Muhammad says, does each Drupal install come with its own database or something? Yes, it does. So I'm doing Drupal with the one-click installation through HostGator.com. So I'm not gonna have to. There's not much I'm gonna have to do. But if you install Drupal like by yourself on a local machine, what you have to do is you create, or does it? You know what? I think I can't remember. I feel like I. You know what? Let me log into my WordPress site because I wrote an entire tutorial on how to use Drupal and basically how to. Here we go. Told you if I start not making sense, forgive me because I am. It's like, it's past my bedtime, but okay. So I don't know. I never published this tutorial because I don't know. I probably should have because it was pretty good. It was very in depth, but I just never. I don't know. I chickened out and I didn't publish it. But it's helpful for now. My own little What was I saying? My own little tutorial. I thought I wrote about it, but I think with the Drupal, when you're installing on the local machine, I think you have to set up your own database and hook it to Drupal. So, yeah. Don't laugh at me. This is late. What time is it? 10:33. Okay, let's keep going. So I like it so far though. I mean, there's everything. I think because at first I was thinking in terms of individual components. Should it just be a search? Like I was thinking maybe down the line. You know what? I'm not going to worry about down the line right now. I'm just going to worry about what am I going to do today? Because down the line, idea 2 would be something like you come to the site and then there's like customer support, there's software engineer, there or coding and development, there's that would probably be like version 2 or something. I really would just want, because I can sit here and think all day, well, how should the content section look? Or this can just be the MVP where, hey, here are the jobs. You can search by newest, search alphabetically. There's pagination, or is it pagination? I don't know. Pagination, where you can, go to the first page, go to the last page, do 1 through 10, or should it be 15? What's a good number? 115. And the search, I can't remember, like with Drupal search, I definitely don't want it to be a strict search. I'm going to have to play around with Drupal a little bit too. Because obviously, like, if you search for something and then it's not exactly, I don't want that to affect the user experience. I believe there is a way to have the view all though, so that people can see all the jobs. Whew. Excuse me. Oh, fell asleep there. Code for caffeine, which we got some caffeine here. I get drunk with fatigue too. Yeah. How do people stay up this late at this crazy hour of 10:36 p.m.? God. Sorry, I was trying to laugh with you. No worries. Don't need no hateration, pagination. You really don't. You don't need hateration, pagination. Because let me tell you something about that. We don't need it. We don't need it. That's And that's exactly. And boy. Code for Caffeine says a filter may be better than a search if you're worried about exact. You're right. Yeah. You know what? One idea is, here's an idea. Like, I'm just going to move this over here for a second. What I can do is have this, I'm trying to think. I have an idea. What about search by category as well? No search. So people cannot search their own terms, but they can search by category. And what kind of categories will we have? Okay, so we got web development, customer support, content editor. But then, well, miscellaneous or other could be one too. Because I don't know what account executive would be. Like, that's not, front end developer. Actually, what I'll do is just have development and then put like front end developer, back end developer, all graphic design, implementation specialist. Yeah, see, that would be like a other or more. I don't know. That's the hardest part about categories for me, categorizing. So as you can see, it's a lot to think about here. My camera did it. I don't know why it does that, and I don't even question it anymore. UI, UX, webmaster. So what would webmaster go under, So search by category, yeah, that's going to be the best. And so what it'll be when you search by category, there'll be like a drop down, something like this. And I'm going to put an arrow over to that. So if you search by category, so it'll be what? Develop, too big. Okay. Development. All right. Development, design, that's one. Simple, we get drunk enough for that. Oh, man. Is it New Year's for everyone except me right now? I'm sad. Okay, back to the jobs listing. Oh, God. Northern Chimp says the problem is the industry's creativity and jobs names. Yeah. I've seen some pretty weird names. Like, earlier I saw a job that said offensive. What was it? Offensive something. See if I can find it. Yeah, offensive security researcher. Like, what would that go under, I don't know what that is. So, development, design, customer support. Support engineer. So with support engineer, would that be considered customer support or its own thing? Because support engineer is not always customer support. You know what I mean? maybe I should just call it, you know what? I know what to do. Customer service. No, you know what? Let's call it support instead of just customer, because I've seen technical support engineer jobs that aren't necessarily supporting customers or supporting like other developers or something like that, which your customers aren't necessarily the consumer. Your customer could be internal staff. So I'll just call it support, because then that covers technical support engineer. It covers customer support associate. Now, HTML email developer, that's a big one. My channel, it just, yeah. Yeah, that's like such a popular topic right now, HTML email development. But I think email development will still be development, right? Because I don't want to just have a HTML email development section, because it's still under the umbrella of development. Muhammad says, what? Yeah. Offensive security researcher. I don't know. Northern Chimp, that's just a pen tester. Yeah, probably so. Code for Caffeine says, keep it simple. You're exactly right. Don't overthink it. This is why when it comes to the website, I don't want to sit here for, 6 months just like, oh no, I could do it this. I could do this. I could do this. No. Just simple. Okay, so like this, here's another one. Junior Computer User Support Specialist. That's a long title. Wow, I have never heard of it. But it's a real job. And I'm thankful for it, because it helps people, who want to start in tech. It's an entry-level job, and it's a junior user support specialist, supports the internal infrastructure and applications. Long title, great role. Project coordinator, all right, student service specialist. Like I said, I'm including roles that aren't necessarily development or coding or tech, but remote roles for people that maybe they found their way to this website and they find something where, hey, you just need basic computer skills. Okay. So I would say UI UX. That's going to go under the design. Sometimes I see on some websites UI UX will be under its own section, but design, umbrella. Web content admin. Website content specialist. Here's another one. Website remediation specialist. What is that? Never heard of that. Website remediation specialist. This is what this is. Are they still hiring? Oh, yeah. The job is expired. It's $30 to $35 an hour for remediation specialists. And I was curious. I added it. When I first saw it, I was like, what is that? But they basically go in and repair inaccessible design elements, rewrite inaccessible content, redesign pages, document processes, development. So they just basically, what do you call it? Improving the website, or, making it better. Just kind of, I guess, taking the site and just, hey, let's improve this part, this part, this part, this part. So cool. Website remediation specialist. And again, I don't know where that goes. Where does that go? Any other categories that I just for sure know where they go? You know what? For support, let's do support and customer service. That way, because support can be broad, and I want to make sure. Support and customer service. Whoa. Excuse me. All right. Support and customer service. You know what? Freelance contract could be one too, because I do tend to add, like, if you see this freelance WordPress and then you see this contract web designer. Should contract have its own section, or don't worry about that? Don't, because if I start splitting stuff up by full-time, part-time contract, then that's just a whole other thing. And let's just not. Don't worry about it. But that could be a subcategory for when I really start. Like, I could have a sidebar that has search by role, search by full-time, part-time contract, you know. Thank you, Northern Chimp. I couldn't think of the word. Refactoring is what I meant. Jeez. Let me drink some more coffee. Super cold. Disgusting. All right. Client success admin. What is, like, is that? I'm going to have to think through the categories a little bit more, because it's tough. But I know search by category, like Code for Caffeine says, is better than having people be able to just type anything in and then nothing comes up and they're like, why is nothing coming up? You're not searching for the right thing. And I don't know how. I would have to get the website smart enough before I can do that, and that's going to take some building and iteration. Let's see. And then I wonder if customer service and tech support should be, no, let's just keep support and customer service together. IT support and computer. All right, I'll go. Okay, here's what I'll do. One by one, think about, go through the roles where I'm not sure what category that will go in, and then just kind of go from there. So account executive, what category is that? What does an account executive do? I work with account executives, but still, I don't exactly know what they do. So account executive conduct calls with target prospects, work from existing leads, research accounts. That's sales, right? Is account executive sales? Or would that be support? Would that be support and customer service, an account executive? Sales and marketing? Okay, great. Okay, let's do that. So sales and marketing, okay. Thank you. You're so right, because I didn't think about the people I work with every day. That's what they do, marketing. But I'm in my own little corner where I work, and and though I collaborate with different people in other departments, you can't really know exactly what they do unless you just talk to them. So sales and marketing. Thank you, Code for Caffeine. I appreciate it. And you know what? You're awesome. Shout out to Code for Caffeine. That was such a good idea. Okay. So client success administrator. That would be sales and marketing too, right? Like client, I have to see the role. Let's see. So they serve as outreach when troubleshooting issues in the scheduling app. Follow up and schedule clients. No, that's support and customer service. Yeah, that's support and customer service. Yep, cause see support. Okay. Boom, got that out of the way. So content editor, what would that be? Because that's content editor is not necessarily development, design, support, or sales. So what would that be? Northern Chimp says account exec, isn't that kind of network administrator? Well, for that account executive role, Northern Chimp. So for that, so what they do is, from what this role says, is they do more of, I gotta go to it again. So account executive at this company, they conduct high-level discovery calls with target and prospect accounts, work from existing leads to build and grow the business, research accounts, identify key players, generate interest through cold calls and emails. So that, yeah, that's more sales. Network admin, I think that's probably something a little different. So anytime I see an account executive role now, sales and marketing, that's what I'm going to put it under. Yep. Okay, so content editor. I know what a content editor is because I have worked with content editors as well as interviewed for a content editor position last year. Basically, they heavily work with website content. They don't really do any coding, and they don't, unless it's like very general basic coding. And they don't really do development. They don't do support, customer service, and they don't do sales. So I'm going to need, so I don't know what that will go under, but let's see. So for this content editor job, you would be editing podcast show notes on behalf of clients of the company, editing and fact-checking articles, editing social media copy to be published to our social media, editing email copy for content marketing, attending regular check-ins and meetings with the team. Well, content editing, maybe that could be marketing. Content editors tend to work with a CMS to literally update, edit website content, maybe under design. That's true. Okay, design. Makes sense because they're structuring, they're in a sense, they're structuring the site to make it look good. They're designing it. They're not necessarily developing it. So it's still the front end because you got the headers, you got, fonts, etc., etc. Since WordPress falls under web design rather than development. I agree. I don't disagree at all. So yeah, content editor. So anytime I see a content editor, yeah, put it under design. Developer support engineer. That's still support. Freelance WordPress designer and developer. What if it's designer and developer? Put it under both. Put it under both, right? Because, okay. So with Drupal, let's say in Drupal I'm making a custom content type. And with a custom content type, you can create a field, and that field will allow you to choose. You can make it a field that only choose one option or multiple options. Once you tag it under that particular category, once I build out that search feature in Drupal and structure it, then the job will show up under both categories. So you're not limited to just one category in Drupal. Also, this is kind of cool. This is actually kind of cool doing this on the live stream. So perhaps when I'm developing the site, I can do it live sometimes. Sometimes I need like deep work time. But I guess like once I go to set it up and stuff, I'm going to come back and live stream. That'll be cool because I don't know. I just like this collaborative environment instead of just being like siloed. And, I like involving people, and it's just kind of cool to have a nice community to involve in this. So, and I can't believe at 10:56 p.m. I'm still awake right now. It's almost New Year. Woo! It's almost there. Okay. Cool. You tell your job and noobs think You have superpowers you don't. Developer could be custom themes, plugins, custom integrations, WordPress developer. I mean, yeah. So with this role, with this freelance job, looks like they're wanting somebody that kind of does front end design and development, so they kind of can work within the code and the design. So we're getting through this. Graphic design, I have that. I have a design, yeah. So HTML email developer, I don't think that needs its own category, because it's still development. So we're gonna keep that. Implementation specialist, that would be, yeah, that's still support and customer service, I believe, because when I read the implementation specialist job posting, it says proactively guide clients through the onboarding, configuration, and training process, follow project management principles, use creative problem solving. So that's still under the umbrella of support and customer service. So IT developer apprentice. Okay, so when I see, I guess if it's like an apprenticeship or something, I'm still gonna tag it under the right category. This is, I haven't looked at this in a while, but it's like you can apply with them, and I'm probably gonna remove this actually because it's not really a job, it's more of a program. I just keep it there in case, if somebody's interested, it's like their last resort or something. But I try to keep it to actual jobs, not links to programs or boot camps or anything. But this is like an apprenticeship. You can go into AWS Cloud, data analyst, digital marketing. So maybe I can do something. I can have a section for like internships. That's not an internship. It's an apprenticeship. So I would have to think of a term to label apprenticeships, internships, or volunteer work, because sometimes they look for volunteer developers. I don't really like to post a lot of free people looking for developers to do stuff for free. But if it seems okay, sometimes I'll go ahead and post it just to, you never know, someone may take it to get the experience, or, to be able to contribute contribute to something, even if it's like a volunteer thing. So, I don't know that I even want to really keep this on the spreadsheet, but I'll just say internships and more for now. I don't know. I got to think through that one a little bit more. Internships and more. Got support. Project coordinator. I don't know what that would be. Project coordinator. This job has multiple roles. Whew. Oh my God. Okay, I'm trying to stay awake here. Come on, stay awake. Let's see. So a project coordinator is the liaison between the client and school webmasters to assure a smooth project development process. That sounds like project management, because it's not necessarily development, design, support, sales. So project management, I think it deserves its own category. Yeah, project management. Give that its own. Category. Help desk, tech scholars program. Yeah, like this. So this is another one of those where it's like a program, and it's, well, the thing about this one though is it's paid. I believe this is not just like the other one is paid too, but this one is, so it's a kind of a computer science technical engineering students program, so you come in and you can get job experience. So I would do that under internships and more. Yeah. Or internships and programs. Something like that. Technical support, technical writer. Now the technical writer thing, that's a thing of its own too. Communicate with management, technical personnel, and subject matter to define documentation. Develop, revise manuals, perform cross-check of procedural content. You need knowledge of content management systems to be a technical writer. Word processing, desktop, Adobe, blah, blah, blah. So technical writer. What category is technical writer? Maybe Google can tell me. Computer and management. Technical communications. Might deserve to have its own content. You know what? Because I see so many content jobs, I'm probably gonna put make content its own thing and put technical writing is gonna, because I do see a lot of those jobs enough to where it could have its own category. So I could say web content, or I guess content writing, or web content, and I don't know, web content management. I don't know, something like that. Documentation specialist. Yeah, it is its own specialty. I agree. Code for caffeine. That's why I think it deserves definitely its own title. So web content management, and I would put, so anything relating to web content specialist, anything like website specialist. I'm gonna leave that there for now and keep scrolling, because maybe I'll think of a better name for the category with these other roles that are kind of similar. Training specialist. Wow. It's just so many different kinds of roles. Develop training materials, translate ideas into scripts. Translate ideas and scripts into videos. Take ownership of training tools. Wow. Training specialist. Wow, I did not think I would be having this many categories. This is crazy. That just shows you tech is such a growing field. There's so many different, roles out here. Let's see. How long have I been on the live stream? There's something that tells you the time somewhere, if I can find it. I saw it somewhere and I can't find it now. I have no idea. I guess I've been on for a couple of hours now. I think I'm doing pretty good. Oh, thank you. 2 hours. Okay. I can do this. Let's go. Let's go. I've already beat my my record, so I've already outdone myself. Okay. Training specialist. Oh man, I don't know what that goes. I guess training documentation, policy implementation, training content. That could still technically go under content. I'll just do content jobs. How about that? Because just call it content jobs. So content jobs could be what? Technical writer, training specialist, I guess. But this could also be considered support too, though. A training specialist, because if you're training clients one-on-one and in groups through web conferences, and you're supporting and providing content for client-facing knowledge base, this is probably one of those jobs where it'll have to be under content as well as support. Maybe it's support. It's a support job, but it's a training job, but it's a documentation job, and they just call it a training specialist. So, because it says you'll be helping our customers and our teammates to learn our software in a way that leads to desirable outcomes. It requires an innate hunger for learning software, passion for helping others. So that'll just be one of those that goes under more than one. Webmaster. Thanks, Northern Chimp. So 2 hours. Wow. I can't believe it. It's a long time. Webmaster. That's probably a content job because you're modifying existing website content, complete updates, coordinate with clients. Yeah, so we'll keep that under content jobs. Web accessibility auditor. That's another new one for me. I didn't even know there was a whole job for just web accessibility. So, but I know they audit websites and web applications and test user interfaces against the web content accessibility. That's content. Still content. How about web content jobs? How about that? Web content jobs. Let's call it that. Yep, so that covers web content specialists, web designer, developer, website remediation specialist, that's content. So cool. All right. I'm going to switch gears here in just a second because my brain is like, it's the weekend. Why we working? Why we working on the weekend? It's supposed to be our day off, but it's like, it's no days off if I want to get this website done, right? No days off for the website. 28. Sorry for that little voice. I don't know why I did that little voice. I thought about a movie. I thought about a movie that I watched recently. S. Fletcher, it's New Year. Happy New Year, S. Fletcher. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you're going to be going to bed soon, I appreciate you for joining and have a good New Year. It is currently 11:14 here. So almost. Is it 11:14 anywhere else? Of anybody in the stream, or is that just me? It's just me. Okay. Code for caffeine. Have to dive deeper into accessibility. Yeah. I know the basics of accessibility. Like I know should have alt text and I'm actually learning quite a bit about accessibility just with the basics in HTML and CSS. You're welcome, S. Fletcher. Making your website screen reader friendly, things like that. So just very, very basic stuff. But it starts with the basics and then you just build your knowledge from there. But luckily, the beautiful thing about it is there's so many ways you can just learn. Oh, I want to show you something my job uses. So I'm a web administrator currently, and we use something called UserWay, right? We install these on our websites, on our clients' websites, if they want it. And some clients' websites doesn't have it, they just have an accessibility statement at the bottom. But it adds this button, a little bit of a circle. When you press it, it has all these different. See if I can find a screenshot or something. Well, if you can see, like on the right hand side over here, you see this. See how it has screen reader and contrast and saturation and highlight links, and so it does it all automatically. See if I can pull it up. This is basically what it does.
The internet should be accessible to everyone, and the law agrees.
JJ is so much more than a law.
But compliance is more complicated than ever. Even at the enterprise level, it's a daily struggle.
Our new homepage looks great, but is it accessible?
Keeping legacy code compliant has been totally unmanageable.
We thought having her phone number on the site was
It was fun last month.
Remediating thousands of violations can take.
So
Know
here we
where
go.
you are on your accessibility journey? Sign into the widget to find out. And when you want to do something about it, simply review, refine, and save to ensure you're both accessible and right on brand.
Women's lightweight sneakers.
With UserWay, give your users the accessible experience they need and your stakeholders the compliance they demand. It's time you take control of your
So it's basically a button, and then people can adjust your site to how they need it, and it just does all that automatically. It's pretty awesome. I learned about it in my current role, and we add whatever clients want it. We just add it to their website. It's a really easy setup. Yay, yeah, happy 2023. Well, I've made some headway on this project, especially planning out content. I know a lot of people are wanting to know when will the website be up, but it's like I really had to carefully plan this out because I want to make sure, because I know many people already use the spreadsheet. So I know a lot of people are going to be using this jobs website, and it's not even just going to be necessarily techie people. It's also going to be people who are just looking for remote jobs, and they may have basic computer skills. I did mention that earlier, but I just want to give you an example. So I may sprinkle in some jobs that may have, like this student service specialist job. It's remote, and you just need basic computer skills, customer service skills, basic office administration skills, and it's remote. And yeah, so somebody that really just wants a remote job and they have basic computer skills, that's going to be sprinkled in here too. So I want to make sure that, it's not just coding, but like I said, different types of roles. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is save that. Okay. So how do I save this? Oh, no idea how to save in Figma. I just want to see. Maybe I should group those all together. And then wait. So, oh, here it goes. Export. There we go. I have no idea how to export this. I did try to do it here, but it says 0 of 0 selected, so Figma saves automatically. So how do I get it? I keep forgetting how to get it out of Figma though. You know what I mean? File. Oh, here it is. Export. Yeah, it's not letting me. Well, maybe I should. Wait. Export. It says 0 out of 0 selected. No selected layers have clicked the plus in the export section of the properties pane. Oh. Oh my gosh. Maybe this is. Going, oops. Nope, I don't care about all that. Select the frame, then try to export on. Oh, okay. Select the frame. Okay, I need these two to be together. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's it. Okay, thank you. I got it. All right. So here we go. It only exported that. Oh, I think I know what happened. All right. Where'd the content go? All right. So have to drag that to the very top of the layer. Come on. There we go. Oh no, to the very bottom, not the very top. There, okay. Now export again. This should work. Nope. Still getting a blank. Okay, so what if I flatten it? Or ungroup these and then flatten. Flatten. There we go. Now it's a vector. Export vector. That should work. Yes. Kinda, but it doesn't have my colors in there. Yeah. Check the preview to see what you're exporting. Okay. Right. What if I grouped it like this? And then I've done this before and I have to remember every single time how to do this. If they're in a group, you can also export the group. Okay. Perfecto! Code for caffeine strikes again. All right, I'm gonna come. So I'm just putting this in my little notepad here. Basic paragraph, main content. Okay. So I'll remember this. There we go. So now we know. Oh my gosh, I just closed out of the tab. It's not 2023 for me, Google. Don't do that. That's not fair. You need to be in Mountain Standard Time. It's not fair to do that to me. All right. By the way, code for caffeine. Did you say you're in what time zone are you in again? Okay, so Get Into Tech content MVP. So what we have so far for getintotech.io, we have so if you're in the stream for the first time for New Year's, it's not New Year's here. It's 11:27 a.m. So so the Get Into Tech website, I have it planned out. The MVP, homepage, header, intro, about, basic paragraph, main content section will have the list of roles, and it'll have pagination. Someone earlier said no pagination, hateration. So we're not going to have that, but we'll have the pagination, sort by newest, alphabetically, search by category. We have the different categories. So I'm going to keep fleshing this out and keep thinking more on it on my own. But we're off to a good start. And then I'll have a footer section with just contact information, which will basically just be social media icons. And then I'll have an about section and not section, but you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm wondering if the about, will it just be a separate page, or should it just be on the home page and it just be a one page layout? So that's another thing. I need to add that. Is this just one page? Is this on the same page or separate page? But it'll be about Get Into Tech. It should probably be on its own page, so then I'm not worried about, well, I like the one page idea just because it's just easier. It's, quick. People can scroll. Bam, here's some information. So about Get Into Tech, what is it? And a little bit about me, the founder. So that's what we have so far, and that's good. See, I'm working on the website, everybody. But for now, you can still continue to access the jobs on getintotech.io. And I'll probably come on live streams to talk more about the project, kind of like what we did here. Atlantic. Okay, is that ahead of me or behind me? AST. I gotta Google that. Sorry. AST time zone. Oh, so it's 2:30 right now in Atlantic time zone. Nice. Okay, that's Northeast Canada. Nice. Cool. That's not Google, it's Google. Like that grandma said. Google. That's funny. I'm making it, everybody. I'm making it to New Year's. Look, it's 11:30. I have 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. I appreciate everybody who's still here on the live stream. And I mean, we've done a lot. I've accomplished a lot on this live stream. My project, and people coming on, talking. So that's good. I had a turkey bacon sandwich. I explained what turkey bacon was to Mohammed. I mean, we've gotten a lot done. Randy Chapman! Woo! How are you? Everybody, Randy is a good friend, colleague. So he came onto the stream. What's up? I hope so Randy, because Randy is here, now I have somebody who is still in 2022 with me, and I'm not alone. And that's a good feeling, because Mohammed, Code for Caffeine, S. Fletcher, everybody is ahead and Randy is with me. He's also a Mountain Standard Time. So, woohoo! Randy. I guess I'll drink some more coffee. BRB. I'm not going to turn the stream off. I'll just keep it on. 1 second. I got some more coffee. By the way, I have 2 more pieces of turkey bacon left. Somebody want one? More for me. Huh? This is my last meal of 2022. Oh my gosh! Lady Sarita, how are you? It's so good to see you. Lady Sarita is one of my friends from another YouTuber whose live streams I'm always on. Because if I'm not streaming, then I'm on another YouTuber stream. That's me. Code for caffeine says no longer. Happy New Year to you too, Randy. Code for caffeine, no longer alone in the past. Thank you. Happy New Year, Lady Sarita. Oh, Lady Sarita, by the way. Am I saying that correctly? Lady Rita? It is 11:34 here. So, it's 11:34. So I'm still in 2022. Everybody else is in 23 right now. So not fair. Google clusters, I don't know. I'm JT, almost 2023. Let's get it. I'm Just Shell. You know what I mean? Zing zing. I can't really rap, but I'm on this beat. You look like... Never mind. Okay. Alright. Sorry, it's just... When you have coffee and it's 11:35... And this is not my normal bedtime. It's a recipe for hyperness. And then we got turkey bacon. The party's just starting. Randy says this is better than any New Year's show on TV. Thank you. It's kind of like a party, but we're serving turkey bacon and lattes and bread and water. So, I'm just having a lot of firsts right now. This is my first time eating turkey bacon on a live stream. Actually, it's my first time eating on a live stream, period. Do I need to change the music? I'm excited for 2023. Jashelle Tech TV. Ha. Okay, I need a volunteer. Does anybody want to get on a Zoom and stream with me and get on the stream with me? Volunteers, I'm taking volunteers. You get free turkey bacon. Who wants to get on the stream with me? Come on, don't be chicken. Let's go. I need a volunteer. Come on, guys. Here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so let's see. Can I do this like, let me see. On Zoom? You can come on Zoom and hold on. I don't really use Zoom, so you know what? I'm gonna ask one of my friends if they want to join. No camera, no worries. The music's supposed to loop. What the heck is going on? Oh, alright. Let's see. Of course, I don't think anybody's online right now because it's like, in a lot of places it's really late, so. Randy says, my room is dark watching Denzel Washington and Equalizer, so I can't Zoom. Well, no worries. It's Denzel Washington, so I guess I understand. Whoa, I just splashed coffee in my face. What the heck? So any ideas for 2023? Does anybody want to share what you're going to do for the new year? I'm definitely going to get some sleep after this. That's my New Year's resolution. Wow, I've been streaming for like a long time now. Neighborhood here sounds like a war zone. Yeah, I hear some stuff too, but it's not too bad because it's like against the rules in my neighborhood, so I don't hear like a lot. Yeah, I like Denzel. He's a good actor. Coffee splash in the face also at first. Yes, that is correct. I've never been splashed in the face with coffee, so checklist. Code for caffeine. Time to sleep, Jay, when your motor skills are wavering. I know. I'm like, I'm hearing body, not in mind necessarily. So, buy a motorcycle, disappear on it. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good idea. But don't disappear. You know, I'll miss you. New Year's and MSC. I'm trying to find it, see if I can find a countdown. New Year's Eve countdown for Mountain Time. I'm literally in a stream while I'm streaming. Wow.
Playing
I'm doing Inception right now, streaming while in a stream while I'm streaming. Um, you will need new bucket lists first after this stream. Yep, I agree. A lot of buckets. So what is your plan for 2023, Jashelle? Okay. I have that in Trello. Okay, so my plans. Let's go to the Trello board here. Consult with my lovely to-do list. Because I wrote it all down. Okay, so some things I want to do, continue my reading database, reading different books that I'm interested in. One of the most recent books I read was Creative Mind and Success. And I have another book in mind for January. So no less than one book a month. And reading for the enjoyment, but also to level up general knowledge or specific knowledge, depending on what I want to learn about. Keep YouTubing, build the website. Randy, I don't know if you were here, but we just planned out like some stuff for the website I told you about, Get Into Tech. I told you about that in Vegas. More meetup groups like tech groups, hiking, food groups, creative groups, comedy shows, do more touring in where I live now as well as around the United States. Maybe do a dance class because I need just something fun that's scheduled. If it's a once a week dance class, that'll be great. Let's see. Some of the places I would love to visit are the Golden Gate Bridge in California, the Redwood Forest, see David Copperfield, go jet skiing, visit this food truck that I've been wanting to visit. Do more touring around California. Comedy shows. Oh, Hot Air Balloon Festival. Code for Caffeine says, is your reading list public? I'm always looking for book recommendations. It is not public, but that's a good idea. For now, I'll just put it in the chat, or I could just share my screen. But that's a good idea. I should probably make my reading list public. Or that could be like a tiny software project that I build, reading list. All right. So Creative Mind and Success. This was a really great book. It's a small book, only like 90 pages, but it's very, very powerful. So I recommend this one, Creative Mind and Success. And then the next book I'm reading is by my cousin, Phyllis. I've been wanting to read it for a while, but now I'm getting really, really intentional about reading. But this is my cousin. This is her book, Stop Sitting and Stand. One second. I'm going to drop this in the chat. So those are just a couple of books. It's Creative Mind and Success. It's one of those you can read more than once because it's so powerful. Just talks about how we're pretty much already successful, and you just got to tap into that part of yourself and that part of your life and block out all the noise and go straight for it. I mean, it's deeper than that, but that's just a little gist of it. Cabin in Sequoia National Park. No, Book a cabin in Sequoia National Park before they fill up. Sequoia National Park. This is in. Oh my gosh. So it's one of those that fills up pretty fast. This is probably going to be a trip that I take probably, I would say, August of next year to see the Redwood Forest. Yeah. For now, I'm going to just be touring around the state that I live in now. Yeah. Code for Caffeine says, I was thinking of building one too to keep track of my books. Yeah. Yeah. Sharing books, I haven't even thought of that, you know. Sometimes I'll just share it on Twitter, like, hey, this is what I'm reading. But I haven't thought of, because I'm rebuilding my books database right now. There was a time that I had other books and then moving around and stuff. And then one time I left like several of my books outside and they got destroyed. Uh-oh. 1 second. My camera is... Just a second. My battery died. Stuffed bookshelves later, over 3,000 on Kindle and 300 on Audible. Wow. Okay, I'm going to show you this. All right. So, since we're discussing books. Okay, so can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Okay, you should be able to hear me now. I had some really bad technical difficulties due to my camera dying, unfortunately. I didn't change the battery in time and then it messed up the live stream. Can you hear me? You're right, Randy. It shouldn't stream. It shouldn't, I'm tired. It shouldn't stream. It shouldn't, blah! Oh my gosh. It shouldn't freeze because we're in Arizona. You're exactly right. Nothing should be frozen here at all. Thank you for your patience there. Yeah, that was, wow, crazy. What happened there? Okay, it's 11:58, so it's countdown time now. All right, let's pull that up. Lou, where's the music? Oh, I gotta refresh it because it.
Have you ever spent hours online shopping for an item you want? ModeSense is here to help you.
Woo! Let's go! 2023. $27, $26, $25, $24, $22. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Happy New Year! It's 2023! Woo! Yay! I made it! I made it! Oh, finally! Happy New Year, everybody. I brought in the new year on Jashelle Tech TV. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was my first tech hangout live stream, and that was 3 hours. 3 grueling, no, I'm just kidding. It wasn't grueling. 3 hours. Wow. I want to thank my mom for giving birth to me. No, I'm just kidding. Happy New Year, Randy, Northern Chimp, Code for Caffeine, Mohammed, Ant Boy, and everybody. Thank you for coming to the live stream. I'm going to hang out for a little bit longer. Unfortunately, you know, I've been drinking coffee for 3 hours, and it's like, you can't just undo that, right? You can't just undo that. There's no Command Z for all the coffee you just drank, Jashelle. You have to pay for that now. Luckily, I'm off Monday, so, you know. I'm off Monday, so I can, like, sleep off this coffee. So nobody wants to get on Zoom with me and stream with me. Okay, gotcha. Cool. So awesome. It is 2023, and You know what? More travel, in-person meetups, promotions, more learning, more code, and just keep having fun in life. I mean, I made out my New Year's resolutions in November, so I've been kind of just going with the flow and just living life, having fun. I don't really take it too seriously, I guess. Happy New Year, Jeremy. And nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. You too, Randy. Have a good night. And thank you for coming. If you're still here, thank you for coming. Well, there goes an ad. So now that it's 2023, so Code for Caffeine. I don't know if you're still here, but this is the book I was telling you about. I just finished Creative Mind and Success, and whenever I'm reading, I also take notes in my little notebook. But and I just bought this other little notebook too. It has. So anyway, I appreciate everybody who stuck with me during the New Year's live stream. I'll probably be back soon to talk more about the project. Feel free to replay the stream to see everything we discuss. And I guess I'll go to bed now because I think everybody else is asleep other than the people popping fireworks. I don't know. But since nobody wants to get on live stream with me, I'm sad. I guess I'll go off, and I appreciate everybody for coming. So I did it. 3-hour live stream. See you all later, and thanks for watching Jashelle Tech TV. I will see you in the next video.